Right now I'm on hold with M&M Company to find out what this is all about. The partially produced with genetic engineering, and it's on both packages. Partially produced with genetic engineering. They put me on hold because he didn't know the answer to my question. I did make him aware that I posted it on my Facebook, and he's like, "Oh, you did? You already did?" I said, "Yes, I did. I already posted it." And I told him, I said, "We need to be careful because, what our kids are putting into our bodies and we're putting into our bodies. We need to know." And I know it's put on your package, but not a lot of people read the ingredients of the package. So now I'm waiting for him to come back and tell me what this genetic engineering is. And they got me listening to this funky music. Turn it down. And he's going to call me back if we get disconnected. Matter of fact, let me grab the power pack just in case.
And I do apologize again for the considerable wait. Hello, Lisa.
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, so thank you so much again for your patience. Now, going back to your initial inquiry with regards to the statement partially produced with genetic engineering, I believe that's the specific statement that you had found on the packet of the plain M&Ms as well as the M&Ms peanut that you had.
Exactly. On the yellow package for the nut M&Ms, it's up there it's up just above where it says questions or comments in that little rectangle box. And then on the plain ones, it's right above the nutrition facts.
Alright, so for this particular label is in place. So for that, I'm going to clarify that statement first. Partially produced with genetic engineering. So for this one, I just want you to know that here at Mars, we are committed to being transparent with our consumers so that you can understand what's in the products that you love. And this is especially since you mentioned earlier that people need to know what they put in their bodies, and especially for children who also enjoy our products. And one way we are doing this is by disclosing the presence of genetically engineered ingredients where we use them. So for this one, I wanted to know also that on our food products sold in the United States, we have started labeling our products with the terms produced or partially produced from genetic engineering on products that contain them. We use this language because there is currently no U.S. national standard for this type of labeling. So we're relying on terminology included in the Vermont GE food labeling law that was enacted last May 2014. And also I want to clarify something about the genetically modified ingredients as well. So let me just clarify here that also at Mars, we're not only ensuring the safety of all the raw materials in our products, but this is also part of our commitment to transparency as well. And we do have two goals here, and that is to make products that meet the highest standards of quality and food safety, and to satisfy the needs of our consumers. So we firmly believe that genetically modified or engineered ingredients are safe, and food that has been developed through biotechnology has been studied extensively and has been judged safe by a broad range of regulatory agencies, scientists, health professionals, and other experts around the world, and all of the ingredients we use in our products are compliant with our own strict internal quality and safety
So,
requirements, in addition to all laws and
so
applicable
when you
regulations.
say bioengineered products, that means made in a factory, not real, and altered?
Well, let me just clarify. Anything that has to do with our manufacturing process, as much as I would really like to provide that info, that is already proprietary.
So it's not natural products. It's not chocolate
I
that's
really
like
wish I
natural. It's not peanuts that are natural from, the way that chocolate's made or the way that peanuts are grown or the
Well,
way
with
that
regards to our manufacturing process, I really wish I could answer that one, but that would be already considered proprietary information. That's already something that we're not at liberty to disclose. I really apologize for that.
Okay. So basically the Mars, what is it? Mars company? Your Mars company?
Mars Incorporated.
Okay.
Mars Incorporated. Yeah. Mars Wrigley, the same people behind the M&M's, Snickers, those kinds of candy and confectionery products.
So are they all genetically modified?
Well, this policy applies for all of our food products as well. So as long as the statement is present there, then if it is present, then yes, it would be included. I mean, as part of our commitment to transparency, we would always disclose details such as ingredients that have been either partially produced or produced with genetic engineering. So this is also pretty much the same principle as with our terms
But
on allergens. So if there are any existing allergens, then we would always put them, and we would always label that in bold in the product, indicating that these are present.
but see, the thing is, you're saying you want to be transparent, but then you can't divulge information to me. So how transparent is your company? You should be able to tell me if the chocolate that I'm consuming or the nuts that I'm consuming or the shell that you put on these candies are modified and how they're modified, so I can make my own choice. You shouldn't be telling me that you can't disclose that information to me,
I really
because that's not transparent. You're only partially being transparent by putting that on the label.
Well, for that one, I can totally see where you're coming from. I mean, it's just like what you said. You just want that people need to know what they put in their bodies as well. And I do understand that, and that is why we are also committed to being transparent. But if it's already about certain questions, technical details, processes such as manufacturing details and the like, then technically, just like I mentioned earlier, those would be already considered
Can I ask you?
proprietary information, and we cannot disclose that anymore.
Can I ask you how long you've been doing this? Because this is the first time that I've actually seen it. My daughter brought it to my attention because she happened to read the label. It's never been brought to my attention before. So how long has this been going on? How long have you been altering the way you make the candy, the nuts, or whatever it is that you're making? Can you give me that information?
I really wish I could still provide a definitive answer to that question, but I do not want to give you any wrong information regarding this particular concern anymore.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that I'm giving you the correct info and not making you feel as if I just don't want you to feel as if you have been lied to, especially since we are, as I mentioned earlier, we are just being transparent with our consumers. So it's just like with our own ingredients.
You're being transparent with the information that you want to be transparent. Because when you're totally transparent, any information that a customer calls and asks you about, you should be able to divulge to them. So you're not being transparent. You're being partially transparent.
Well, I really apologize for if you have I don't know how to explain it. Maybe a feeling or any sentiments you might have or any misgivings. I do apologize if we may have caused such a major inconvenience, especially on the parts of our consumers, and we only want nothing more than to make sure that all of our consumers are satisfied with our products as well.
Well, I think maybe you should come out with something a little bit better than partially processed with genetic engineering and then not give the person the information when they call. That you have to protect the company. I mean, if you guys really want to be transparent and, that's not being fully transparent to the customer, and that's not being fully, looking out for the customer. It's looking out for the company's financial situation.
So, I just wanted to know, since you mentioned the company already, I also want you to know that we are constantly reviewing our ingredient supply sources, and we will continually look for ways to offer consumers the choices that you would all want in the marketplace as well. But no worries, I will be sure to get your feedback right now. I just want you to know that yes, we are making sure that we are documenting everything that you are telling us right now, so that this can be forwarded as well.
All right.
We will also make sure that our quality and marketing teams are also informed accordingly.
All right, and make sure you give them my number too.
Yes, you did provide us your complete name and phone number as well. So no worries. We only want to make sure that by the end of the day, we're also committed to improving our product as well. So, and we are all for improvement. So I will be sure to forward your feedback.
Yep.
No worries. All right. So just to make sure that we cover pretty much everything today, at least I know this must be quite a shock, and I really apologize for that again. But I just want to make sure that we're still able to cover most of your concerns. Would you happen to have any other questions or concerns as well that I can also work with you on?
Nope. You answered, the questions that I had and, gave me the information I needed. I guess that I was going to get, really. The ones you're not holding back on, but that's okay. Because, at the end of the day, I am aware now. So I just won't be buying M&Ms and Mars bars or Snickers or whatever.
Just like what we always tell our consumers, we also respect your decisions and your choices as well. And I just hope that whatever it is that you are looking for, I hope that you find it as well.
Yep. Have a great day. Stay away from the candy.